Well, federal officials have seized PG&E equipment as part of an investigation into their possible role in starting the Mosquito Fire. That fire scorched more than 77,000 acres across Placer and El Dorado counties, forcing thousands to evacuate and destroying about 90 homes and structures. A Securities and Exchange Commission report reveals that the U.S. Forest Service claims the fire started in the area near a PG&E utility power line.
CBS 13's Laura Hafley is getting answers from utility company watchdogs on why PG&E continues to play a role in devastating California fires.
For weeks, Wharton's Market here in Forest Hill was packed with fire engines. Finally, neighbors are back in town, but they have questions. What caused the fire that forced them to leave home?
So I was evacuated from the area.
Forest Hill neighbors happy to be home after the Mosquito Fire threatened the community for weeks. And now they've got questions like, how did the fire start? The PG&E filing with the SEC Monday shows the U.S. Forest Service says the fire happened in the same area where a PG&E power line is. Federal officials have taken possession of a transmission pole as part of the investigation.
That's definitely a cycle.
PG&E is blamed for more than 30 wildfires since 2017, including the fatal 2021 Dixie Fire and the 2018 Camp Fire that killed 85 people. And now they're back in the hot seat.
The problem with PG&E goes down to bad regulation.
Tom Long, legal director of the Utility Reform Network, says PG&E is certified as a safe utility by regulators, despite causing wildfires and deaths. Long says if regulators decertify PG&E, shareholders will be forced to pressure the company to change or even break apart, creating more competition and higher standards for safety.
Have a meaningful threat that PG&E will lose its operating license and increase the pressure on PG&E from its shareholders to operate more safely.
PG&E is working on 10,000 miles of underground power lines, a project with no timeline and a cost which falls on the customer, not the shareholders.
Ultimately, it will end up costing ratepayers.
Long says if shareholders are forced to pay for solutions too, PG&E will come up with more efficient and less expensive ways to prevent fire.
Wrap their wires in better insulation. They can do a better job of trimming trees. They can do a better job of inspecting their facilities. Shareholders need to have some skin in the game.
We did reach out to PG&E. They say they're cooperating with the Forest Service investigation, and they're also conducting an independent investigation of their own.